Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025. Hello. There we go. That's better. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is taking my first look at update 13.1 in Real Racing 3 and competing in multiple series that hopefully will be available. So let's take a look. So I guess the first thing I'm going to need to do is actually share the iPad. So let's get that done. Okay, there we go. Let's get that shared. Now I've not. Well, I have obviously looked at the release, but in terms of my main iPad, I've not opened it up, so we can have a look at exactly what it's going to talk about as it has downloaded and it has upgraded to 13.1. So let me share my screen and then we can take a look. There we go. Boof. Okay. Let's have a look. I might need to take some screenshots as it goes through. Oh, actually, no, I think I've already got the screenshots I need. Let's get one of those just in case. There we go. Always makes me laugh how much data needs to be downloaded as soon as you get the update. But there we go. Oh, that's not a good start. Let's just stop doing that. Okay, let me just turn off the sound for a second then. Ugh. It didn't like that, did it? Is it there? There it is. No, it's not there. Where's it gone? Come on. Technology always lets you down when you need it most. There we go. And we're back. We're back in the right. It's all stopped. So here we go. 13.1. What's new in this update? Round 4 begins. The start of Season 4, Round 4. Collect VP from events in the Round Hub to earn the 2021 Ford Focus ST. Speed Sculpted. Feel the rush of aerodynamic excellence, crafted for those who dare with the McLaren Speedtail, first new car in the new series. Against the odds. Engineered with passion and unrivaled expertise, drive the track-ready Nissan Z GT4, second new car. I mean, technically, it's done the Ford, but that's really the fourth new car. Limited series. Earn the new Bugatti Dici. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. So that's 4 cars there. They're the 4 new cars. The Porsche 919 Hybrid Evo. I don't own that car, so that'd be another car for me to get. The Subaru Impreza 22B. I have that car. And the Aston Martin Vantage GTE in 4 new limited series. I don't have the Aston Martin Vantage GTE, and I'm umming and ahhing about whether to do that or not. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Flashback events. Earn the Nissan GTR LM Nismo. I know a lot of people are excited about that one. That's a 2015 car. Not entirely sure when it first appeared in Real Racing 3, but quite a long time ago. And the Hennessy Venom F5 in 2 flashbacks. Nissan Pursuit of Victory and Club Day Venom F5. I have both those cars, but looking forward to attempting those flashback events again. What's new in this update? So here we go. Special series for the Rally World Championship. Rev your rally engines with those 3 cars in the all-new Rally Ahead series. So I'm assuming that will just be in the motorsport section. Time trial competition. Test your skills with all the Koenigsegg and R3 specs by playing the Laguna Seca lap record time trial competition and the R3 spec challenge time trial competition. Pretty sure there's not just 2. Before there was a third. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I got that wrong. Exclusive series. Now, this is a bit weird. We've only got 1 exclusive series. Kind of happy about that because it means I can focus elsewhere. Fully upgrade all your Bugatti Centodici and unlock the all-new exclusive series. Yeah, I'm probably thinking I'll wait until there's discounts on that car to do that. And we've got 4 new, what they're calling bonus series. In other words, normal series that are in the game. So 1 including the McLaren Speedtail, the 1 including the Nissan Z GT4. I'm sure that will be on the motorsport section. 1 involving the Bugatti Centodici and 1 involving the Ford Focus ST. And they all get their own bonus series. I think there's other cars in those series. There we go. Big update. 6 weeks as well. Very happy. Now, I've technically not been on this iPad, but I have been just checking stuff out on my other iPad. So I will be doing a restore from the iPad. So I had already gone in. See, there it goes. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do it just yet. Now, with it being a Tuesday, so as well as last night, the update coming down, with it being a Tuesday, it means it's the start of a new weekly time trial and a new online multiplayer event. Now, the car in the online multiplayer event is or at least top of the list, is the Chevrolet Corvette C8 Z06. Now, I already have this car, but let me just click get this car, see what happens. It looks like it didn't work. Oh, there we go. Right. So that did get selected. Oh, download all assets. Let me just quickly take a picture of that. Do that again, maybe. I'll do. Download all the other additional parts and bits and pieces for the game. A few people. Oh no. Yeah, some comments in the chat on the YouTube side. Slim says hello. Hello, Slim. Welcome back. Good to have you with us. Slim says they're cooking rice. Okay. The top car in the multiplayer is the lone car. Is it? Oh, that's interesting. I actually own that car. So there we go. The Chevrolet. Let me just select it because then we can go in and have a quick look. So I've already previously had this on offer, taken it to 100%, and completed the exclusive series. My general advice on these sort of cars is when they are in sale, I wouldn't really purchase a car even with a big discount. What I would do is if I've got the car, look to upgrade the car if I feel it's worthwhile doing. So I've already done this car, so all the series will be completed, but I do think it's worthwhile just taking a look and seeing what series it's in. So it's in the Corvette Clash Season 1, and it is the top car by some considerable amount. So again, depending on how far you've got in that series, there could be some benefit for carrying out an upgrade on that car. In addition, it's in Grade 8. Now, I suspect it isn't. Yeah, it's actually bottom. So if I was making any decisions, I'd be basing it on the first series. Oh, no, I've just done the usual trick. Where is that? Season 1, I think it is. There we go. So let's go and then go back. There we go. Car selected again. So I'd be making any decision basically based on the Corvette Clash series, how much gold that's going to earn me if I'm able to take it to 100%, and also the exclusive series, how much gold would you get from that? And then obviously tally up the gold and the R dollars. I tend not to be too bothered about R dollars because I do have quite a considerable amount, but specifically the gold, I would be taking a look at that. That's not applicable to me. I've got that car at 100%, so that's going to be good to race in the multiplayer event. Might not get time to do that today, though. Lee Hin G Mo in the chat on the YouTube side. Welcome along. Good to have you with you. Asking, have I played the Asphalt Legends? Asphalt Legends Unite. I have not. No. But thanks for the recommendation. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Right. So we did see there's another car on sale. The Aston Martin Valhalla concept. So this will be the car that's probably top of the list in regards to the weekly time trial. I own this car. I don't have it fully upgraded, but it is expensive. Now it's only given. I'm surprised they've only given a 40% discount. I really did expect a 50% discount, but there you go. So I've done a bit of a calculation, and it looks like in terms of the upgrades that I've got to do. So I think I've got 5 upgrades left to go on this car. 4 of them will be gold, and the 5th is R dollars, which obviously I've got plenty of, so I'm not overly worried about the cost of R dollars. But the gold alone, with a 40% discount, and I did say this in my looking forward to this release, I thought if it was 50%, it would be costing me 500 gold. And if it was only 40%, it'd be closer to 600 gold. The actual gold cost is 564 gold. So it's an expensive car. Now then, just to balance that out though, because of the discount, it is in 2 series. So I can take the normal series to 100%, and I'm assuming they are top car. So how much gold can I earn from that? Probably not a great deal. There we go, 33. That's about as high as you can get in 100% on a normal series. In addition, it's available in the exclusive series. Now, I had to look this up because obviously you don't have access to the exclusive series until you fully upgraded the car. Exclusive series will earn 180 gold, meaning I can get a total of 213 gold back, meaning the overall cost of this car to me, with 5 upgrades to be applied, and being able to complete the series that it can race in, will be 351 gold. So what I'm going to do is, normally what happens is I'll go straight into the first event, which would be Speed Sculpted. I'm not going to do that today. And the reason being is I can open up that series. In addition, in Road Collection, in Season 4, it looks like I do have those 3 series already open. Now, I suspect if you own a car that's in one of those series, the series will be open for you. If you don't own any of the other cars, I suspect those series will obviously be locked. So that's 3 series there open. And then on the motorsport side, obviously we've got the World Rally Championship. So that's there as a new series as well. So I've got that to compete in. And in the GT4 section, yes, they're adding the Nissan Z GT4, but there are 2 other cars in that GT4 Showdown. So it looks like that's available. So my target is to upgrade the Aston Martin Valhalla concept, and effectively from here through till the end of Friday, hopefully earn 100 gold a day and have 1,400 gold ready to take on the Speed Sculptor event. That's my plan at the very least. Some more comments in the chat. Vincenzo23 says, bro, I'm from Inin. Is it Inin? Or is it India? No, Inin, it says. Welcome along. Good to have you with us. Slim has put, Speedtails seems to be cheap to get. Okay. Well, I will be looking at that later on this week. So that's good. Slim has put, people are getting for 65 gold. Yeah, well, I suspect I won't be getting that for 65 gold. I suspect it's going to cost me a lot more, but I will be getting it, even if it does cost me a little bit more. But today, what I'm going to be doing is, now that we've just gone through what's available very quickly, I'm going to do a restore from my other iPad, where I've already we've already fully upgraded that Aston Martin car. So let's have a look. And there we can see I've now only got 974 gold. But I do have an additional exclusive series opened. And again, what I did last night and this morning is I basically took the iPad into an offline mode. And I completed nothing's showing, the Hunter races and the endurance races. So I'm currently sitting at 18%, but I'm not going to start with that car. I'm going to put my other iPad away now that I've checked everything's passed across okay. Yep, that all looks good. Let's get doing some racing. So I am purposely just going to avoid the new event today. I'm going to focus specifically in season 4 on the new series that are open. So let's take a look. So the first series that's available, and this would have the McLaren Speedtail in it, is the Hybrid Beasts of Speed. So let's have a look at this one. Hybrid Beast of Speed. Get behind the wheel and fly ahead of the curve in the all-new, sleek, powerful McLaren Speedtail. Not today. So I am sure this car is locked. There we go. So obviously you need to win it to open that up. But we have still got quite a few decent cars. I mean, the Speedtail is only at 78. I think the maximum you could get to was in the 90s. But the Porsche 918 Spider Weissach, I can't say it, white package, is at 88.1. So that's not bad. So I reckon I'm going to be able to take this series pretty far. Now, what's the first showcase? It's for the Lamborghini. So I'll stick with this car then. Hopefully, do you know what I didn't do? I didn't check what servicing is on these cars, but let's just see how we get on today. So what am I doing? A speed record. Right. Oh, one more thing. What I said I would do as part of my continued progress is I have dropped the steering assist from high to low. So my current specification for this particular release is going to be steering assist on low, traction control off, and brake assist still on low. So let's go. Blimey. Well, I got first very easily because that's not the fastest part of the track. Oh. Now, in addition to all these cars to race, I do have potentially 5 crew members to use for free. And obviously for me today, that'll be an engineer. So there's potentially lots of racing to be done. Now, I do intend to finish round about 2 o'clock. So the stream, I reckon, will be at least 2 hours long. Okay. That's a first. Not a bad start. What have we got next? Fortunately, that car is fully upgraded, but you can see there it's going to run out of durability very quickly. So I may use an engineer on... so we've got Melbourne, which is 3 laps. Let's use an engineer. Now, I believe I've already got a free engineer yet. So let's make this last as long as possible. Elimination. Around the Circuit of America's Grand Prix circuit. Let's give this a go. Oh, look at that car. So that's the first sighting of the McLaren. It does look very nice. So just have a look. I am worried though about that back end. I just worry what the grip's going to be like. Anyway, nothing looking at that for now. I tell you what is very nice about this update, and it hasn't happened for quite a few updates, and that is there's plenty of races to be had in the series. There's plenty of new series, and there are other cars in the series. This is what Real Racing 3 used to be like when they got an update. You'd have a multitude of new series, and each series would have at least 3 cars. So it's good to see them returning to that format. Again, one of the things that I used to always do was when they released a new update is I'd always focus on getting the gold in the new series first before then having to spend gold winning the new cars. So there we go. That's another first, quite easily. Nice little car, this. A little bit slidey, but not bad at all. Let's move the mic a little bit closer now. I'll move the other iPad out the way. Lee Hin Ji Mo has asked, have you played Asphalt 8? I don't think 8. I do remember some of the early versions, but not. I don't think Asphalt 8. I don't think so. Anyway, let me have a look. I've actually got it on my. I must have played it because I've got it downloaded. But it's one of those games that I've obviously played for a bit and then moved away from. So I take it back. Yes, it would appear I have played it, but not for some time. Right, there we go. So Melbourne next. Again, I'm going to play a video so I can hire the engineer for free. I'll just turn the sound down while that happens. Hopefully this ad won't be long. Look at that. A 5-second ad. That's what I call worthwhile. There we go. Already got an engineer. So it's only 3 laps around Melbourne, but that probably would have been enough to take the car closer to needing servicing. Now, again, there's possibility with the car being so good, I could probably win with a car with a negative durability. But as I've got the opportunity not to take that risk, I'm not going to. Whoops-a-daisy. Maybe what I should do is set myself a challenge of hitting every single McLaren Speedtail in this race. It's a bit messy as always. Another set of cars that I think are way too big for this track. Oh. It does look sleek though, the Speedtail, I'll give it that. But I'm just a bit worried about that back end. So there we go, into 4th at the end of lap 1. It's a bit messy because this track always is. At least it is for me. 2 laps to go. I'm actually now in 2nd, so that's not too bad. I always find this to be among the worst times of the day to have a race. It's either, well, I say, it's either dawn or dusk. So the visibility is definitely a lot lower. And then you get the sun in your eyes just there. Oh, Lee Melvin enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hello. Hello, Lee. Welcome along. Good to have you with you. Oh, good to have you with us. So, Lee, have you done the McLaren event and have you won the car? And if so, how much gold did it cost you? And the reason why I asked that question is Slim has suggested there are people winning the car with only spending 65 gold. There we go, a first. So that's tier 1 done. Servicing not required on the car as the engineer was applied, and I did come first. Let's have a look. Now, how much gold do I get at 25%? Let's have a look. 9 gold. Oh dear. Not a huge amount. Okay. Speed snap. This should be quite straightforward with this car at the spec that it's at. 148 miles per hour. Leah said, yes, done already. Got the car. How much gold did it cost you, Lee?
$148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 148. 1
Okay, there we go. First, hardly touched durability because it was just a speed snap. It looks like I've also got a head-to-head, so I might not apply an engineer for the head-to-head because it would just be a lap, and it's the national circuit around Circuit de Catalunya, so that's not too long. So let's give this a go. Nice and easily in the lead. There we go. Another first. Leeds Port's upgrade costs around 200 gold. All right, okay. Well, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. In which case, I definitely look forward to giving that a go. Again, I'll probably spend. I can imagine me spending a bit more than that, but if it's not costing really good players not a great deal, it sounds promising. That sounds promising indeed. I myself will do that event at the weekend. That's the plan. My plan is effectively, even though I've just spent 564 gold, is to still remain in gold harvesting mode, especially with all these new series that I can complete or at least take to as far as I can. Get that gold back up to 1,400 and then do the events at the weekend. So I'm thinking at this moment in time, the Speedtail event on Saturday, and then there's a limited series on Sunday, which I'll split over Sunday and Monday. The only thing I'm thinking about is it's the GTE, and I'll do a review about it on Sunday. But it won't winning that car for me. Obviously, it's not new to the game. Doesn't open up any new series. So again, as we're coming up to a cup. It's 2 laps around Mount Panorama. I'm going to hire the engineer for free just by playing a video. And I can do this up to 5 times. So I've done this once already. The first engineer I'd already effectively earned. So it wasn't part of the playing videos or playing an ad to get a free engineer. It does look as if I've fallen a little bit unlucky, though, because it looks like I'm playing the longest advert that's available in the game. But there we go. So Lee has put his personal upgrade line was 1331311. Right. I think I'll make a note of that. Well, I mean, again, that's good. That's good. So, yeah, that's quite hopeful. It's recommended PR. You have skilled less, more gold upgrade. Oh, right. So he's put it's recommended PR. So if your skill is less, you'll obviously have to apply more gold upgrades. Yes. Yes. Right. At last, the video finished. Engineer hired. Back to racing. So 2 laps around Mount Panorama in the cup. Let's see how we get on. See, again, the other thing as well I find by doing series that have multiple cars in is it allows you to race cars you've not raced for a while. So this car here, I've not raced for a long time. It's good to race it again. It's not a bad little car. Oops. A little bit of an accident there. Yeah, I mean, again, the best thing about getting a new update where they've put loads of series, there's loads of racing to be had. So I thought, as there's loads of racing to be had, let's not dive in and do the event straight away. Let's get some gold earned. So I'm in first at the end of lap 1, 500 yards ahead of second. So far, so good. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Another victory. Okay, there we go. Durability remains in place on this car. I kind of just want to get it so that the Lamborghini Showcase series opens. So I'm not sure if that's going to be another 3 races. Let's skip the video. Let's have a look. Only 2. Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's do Hunter, because I reckon the car will have durability. So I'm not going to hire any more engineers for this car, and I'm going to see how it compares when its durability is negative. Can it still win? I reckon it being at 88 PR when it doesn't need servicing, it might still be good enough to win some of the early races. Okay, so I'm currently in 6th, up into 5th. There's the Hunted. Made that 4th. Third. Oh, losing it a bit. Oh, shame. There we go. Still managed to get first, though, so that's not too bad. There we go. Okay, so another first. Hopefully the car's durability is still intact. Yes, it is. So I'm not gonna apply any more engineers to this car. I'm just gonna let it run down now because once I've completed the elimination, what percentage am I on? Halfway there, 13%. I don't think I'm going to get through all these series in 2 hours. So I'm going to do the same tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be 6 p.m. UK time, and it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one, and the reason is why not? As I say, I'm on a challenge now to earn at least 100 gold a day, which I do think is possible. And then on top of that, I've also got the multiplayer event and the weekly time trial. So I thought, you know what, why start with the event when there's so much of a racing to be had that's going to earn gold without having to spend a penny? Well, obviously I have. I've spent 564 gold. But I thought, yeah, you know what, let's do that. And plus it also allows me to recoup all that gold that I've spent and be effectively in the same position that I was before the update was applied. So interestingly enough, switching driving assist from high to low, I don't think has had a massive impact on my on me. I do think the next two drops, in other words, turning off driving assist completely and turning off brake assist completely, will have a massive impact on my driving. Indeed, we saw that when I was doing the little mini series. The little mini, whoops, Daisy. The little mini series, practice mates better, where I was doing stuff like that. But I was doing stuff like that all of the time. Oh, hello. Turing Hufnik enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hello. Hello, Turing. Welcome along. Turing, have you too done the McLaren Speedtail event, and have you won it? And what was the cost of the car for you in gold if you have won it or attempted to carry out that event? So I'm not going to service the car. I'm going to leave it there because I reckon it's still going to be good to win some events, win some races. Okay, so it's opened the next series, which is a showcase for the Lamborghini Cyan FKP 37. So I'm going to skip straight to this. I mean, again, the spec on this car isn't too bad, 82.5. Now, I should have checked how many upgrades I've got applied, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. For some reason, I thought this was a speed snap, and it's not. It's an autocross. So I've completely messed this up. No doubt. No, maybe not. I might be all right. Might be all right. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so that's another first. So let me just. So this car wasn't fully serviced. It looked like some durability had been gone, but never mind. It obviously isn't fully upgraded, so I'm going to suspect this is at 21. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on that. 23 out of 28 is what this car is upgraded to. So that's not too bad. So 2 laps around the Daytona International Speedway. Let's give that a go. Okay, so I'm up to 6 already. This is 2 laps as well, so this looks like it's going to be relatively straightforward. Already into second. Being a Lamborghini, this will just slide all over the place though. Although that being said, in fairness, this is a little bit grippy. It's not bad at all. Pleasant surprise. Okay, I'm in first at the end of lap 1. Just lap 2 to do. I'm 300 yards ahead of second. But you know, this is another good car. The grip and the downforce is pretty good. Not bad at all. The McLaren Speedtail has got a lot to live up to if it's going to be better than these cars in terms of grip. This is a surprise for a Lamborghini. So there we go. Through the little chicane. I'm 600 yards ahead. It's looking like victory. Oops. So Turing, obviously I see Turing's sort of talking to Lee, but he's obviously put in there he needs more money before doing the upgrade. Well, the good news here is there are well, I mean, again, I suppose it does depend on what cars you've got. But if you've got some of the older cars, it's likely that you'll be able to race them in the new series that have been added in this update. So there's a real opportunity of earning some serious gold back before having to complete or compete. Don't service the car. Compete in the McLaren Speedtail event. And indeed, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be earning as much gold as I can from here all the way through till Friday. Now, I reckon I can earn 100 gold a day on average. And if I do, then on Saturday, I'll do the McLaren Speedtail. As you see there, I've got 974 gold. And I reckon I can get that back up to 1,400 by Saturday. By Saturday. Okay, so 19%. I'm going to do my best now to take this to 25%. So I see a speed snap there, and I'm going to do... Interesting. I'm going to do the Porsche, see how the Porsche gets on. So both these cars now need servicing. Their durability is negative. So the top speed, top acceleration, top braking, and top grip has been significantly reduced. So despite that reduction, are they still good enough to win some of these events? Let's find out. Yes, is the answer to that question. Oh no, just it was high, it dropped a bit, didn't it? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. I reckon I can get first there. I reckon I can get first there. Now, interestingly enough, I am going to turn the brakes off here because I reckon there was some auto braking kicked on at the end there, which stopped me from achieving. There you go. Boom. First that time. Nice and easy. So that takes me up to 20%. So I feel like I'm going to get to 25% in this series, even with both the cars now requiring servicing. I'm going to stop it there at 25% because I want to move on to the next series and see if I can take that to 25%. So what have I got next? What shall I do next? 21%. Let's do the Cup on Tier 3, the Red Bull Ring Grand Prix circuit. It's 3 laps. I still reckon this car is good enough to win. But let's find out. Now, you could get messy at this corner. Normally, sometimes I go around the outside, but I'm going to go down the inside. I see, there you go. Not enough of a gap. So I probably should have gone down the outside of that first corner. But I'm definitely doing the inside on this second. Puts me up to 12. Only just touched that other guy, but I did knock him off. Sorry about that. Into 10th. Oh. A little bit lucky there. Did slide off. Yeah, definitely a little bit looser on the grip now, but I reckon this car is good enough to win this this Cup. Let's see if I can. There we go. So 8th. So 8th by the end of lap 1, 7 cars I need to overtake in the next 2 laps. And I'm not going to do it by sliding off like that, because I'm still in 8th now. So maybe I'm not going to win. That's a shame. In fact, I've actually dropped back to 9. So clearly there isn't enough durability. Oh gosh, there we go, off again. So there isn't enough durability on the car, at least to win this cup. I might have another go. I see there's a head-to-head, so I might have a go with the car on the head-to-head. That was a very disappointing lap. Started in 8th, ended up in 9th. Oh. Yeah, so the braking points on this car have now changed, unfortunately, so I'm just losing it a bit. Well, geez. Because the other thing might be because I left the brake assist on off. So do you know what? Let's try that again, because that probably did have an impact for me. Let's try that again. There we go. That probably does explain it. Now I'm going to go around the outside this time. Okay, and then on this corner, I'll do the inside. Oh. On the grass to stay out of the way. I kind of used the grass there to slow down. Fortunately, it worked. Oops. Into 7th. Made that 8th. That McLaren's got some acceleration. So I have done a lot better this time. So I am in 7th, 6 cars to overtake, 2 laps to do it in. That, I tell you, that McLaren's got some serious acceleration. So I could potentially get 3rd, I think. But I don't think I'm going to get much better than that. No, not really doing a great deal better. A little bit better, but not by much. So it is the car, just the grip has definitely gone on the car. Okay, so final lap. I'm in 5th. I think the best I can hope for, realistically, is 3rd. But it's just not catching 4th or 3rd. dear. Oh, blinking heck. So it's not good enough. I'm gonna quit that because it's not good enough to win. So there's no point in wasting time. I am on a little bit of a deadline today, so we'll skip that, and we'll see if the car though can win the head-to-head, because I really do want to get to 25% in this series. So head-to-head, Silverstone, the Grand Prix circuit. Let's see how we get on. Okay. So even though I'm not going to win a cup against 21 other cars, it does look like this car is still good enough in a head-to-head. So I reckon I'll easily get to 25% if that's the case. I do have a normal time trial for the Lamborghini, and I reckon winning this and winning the time trial should get me the 25% reward. Oh. Okay, there we go. So that is a first. So that's hopefully 23%. Skip past that. I'm not going to service the car though just yet, just in case I need it one more time. New tier unlocked. Okay, that's good. 23%. I reckon if I do this time trial, this will take me to 25%, and I can then go, right, we'll leave that series alone for now and come back to it tomorrow. Nice and easy, does it? Don't go off track. Yeah, idiot. Oh, almost. There we go. I'm going to brake early at the Parabolica just to make sure. I just need to get round. Get round and get 9 gold. There we go. So the question is that enough? Is that enough to get to 25%. Let's find out. There we go, 25%. So let me service both of these cars now. So it's 25% in the first series achieved. There we go. Not many people have actually raced in this series at the moment. Right, okay, so the other thing I need to do is service the other car. So there we go. So I'm at 983 gold now. One could argue if I'm doing 100 a day and I want to get to 1400 by the end of Saturday, I'm actually at minus 17 for the day. But there we go. That's how it is. So next series, the Bugatti Blitz. Now I do have a car in this series that's already at 100%, which is the Bugatti Divo. And I reckon it's pretty close in terms of PR rating to the Cento Dici. So what's the first time the first showcase is the Bugatti EB 110. So what I'm going to do is race the Bugatti Divo first, use up the durability on this car, open up the first showcase, and then use the EB Sport. Now, I didn't check how much gold I get again, but I'll have a look in a minute. Okay, so that one was very easy. Let's see what the gold winnings will be when I get to 25%. Oh, it's 8 this time, so it's actually less. Okay, head to head, Lime Rock Park. It is at night, but this track's okay, and I do like my head to heads. So I reckon this should be a relatively easy win. Yes, is the answer to that question. Oh, oh. There we go. That was incredibly straightforward. On the chat on the YouTube side, Legend Mao says, "Lol, I am coming here after playing the new update." Oh, very good. Welcome along. I'm sure I've seen your name before, but welcome back, or welcome for the first time. Yeah. So you've probably though played the event maybe, but I've decided to hold off playing the event as there are so many series open. I thought let's do a bit of gold harvesting. Let's win some of that gold, ready for then doing the update, doing the first event, the McLaren Speedtail, which I'm looking to do on Saturday. Hopefully. So I'll tell you what I will do, because it is even though the car has double durability, it's 2 laps around Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, which is one of the longest tracks in this game. I'm going to hire an engineer for free by playing an advert, just so I can make the durability of this car last as long as possible. Hopefully the advert doesn't last too long. The first advert I played was 5 seconds. I don't seem to have had that much luck since. So this will be another long advert. If you like playing Real Racing 3, look to subscribe to my channel, because I do race in Real Racing 3 most days. So there are quite a lot of live streams of this particular game. So if you like seeing that sort of action, so I do all the events and obviously all the series. So with it being a new release, lots of things to be doing, lots of things to be racing in. Okay, so 2 laps around the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps with the Bugatti Divo, having now hired an engineer for free. So hopefully, so long as I win, no loss of durability. As always with this particular track, I like to stay out of trouble at the first corner. So I'm going to go round the outside. In fact, I'm going to end up in first place. That's crazy. Nice and slow. Not quite in first place. I am now. But this car is fully upgraded, so it's going to fly by everyone. And there we go. In first, before the first lap's even over. I did enjoy racing the Bugatti Divo, which I only recently took to 100% upgrades, and that did open up an exclusive series for me to race and then complete in. And it was the car that was the top car in last week's weekly time trial. So this car has seen me okay in the last couple of weeks. So let's see if it can see me okay in this series as well. I reckon with this car alone, I'll get to, like, effectively, I reckon about 95% completion in this particular series. And that's before winning the Bugatti, the new Bugatti, which I suspect will probably need you to upgrade it quite far before you're able to take the series to 100%. And I believe this car that I'm racing now is just a bit short of the minimum PR in the final cup race in this series. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, I do like this car. Look at that. That's crazy. 3,000 yards ahead of second. Oops, off track. Okay, there we go. Tier 1 completed. Car maintenance maintained. No loss of durability there because I hired the engineer and came first. There's an endurance. Again, normally what I would do on endurance is I would always race them with the device in an offline state, because then you'd be racing against computer opponents, and they typically record a maximum of 6.4 miles in the endurance. Obviously, I'm streaming. I need to be online. So that means I'm going to be racing against human opponents, I would expect. So as a result of that, it could be as high as 10, 12, possibly even 15. I will hire the engineer as a result to make sure. Now, this could be problematic as well because I might not even get first. So could be problematic, but let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Again, getting in there early usually means there's very few people that have already done this particular race. So hopefully there will be very few human opponents having already recorded a time that's available for you to then, unfortunately, race against. But let's have a look. So the engineer hired. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, there we go. 6.3 miles. I'm effectively racing only against computer opponents. I got lucky there. The benefit there of being first. Of course, it is against the Grand Prix track I absolutely detest. This little national circuit is horrible. It's not very good normally for overtaking cars. There we go. Yeah, I might have messed up there. Just taking my time, nice and slow. No point in flying around when I can't get the 10 seconds reward because I've got over 80 seconds already on my clock. Okay, there we go. So 2.5 miles. Oops, a daisy. Two and a half miles on the clock, 3 miles now on the clock. I'll stay behind this car till I've passed the start-finish line. There we go, still at 80 odd seconds. So I'm going to get first quite easily. So fortunately, my little gamble there with the engineer looks to have paid off. And I'm already in 5th. Oh. Oh, there we go. Just about avoided the barriers there. Okay, so I'm coming up to 6 miles. I'm still in 4th place, but I've still got 50 odd seconds on the board, so it should be okay. There we go, 2nd and now 1st. Okay. Okay, so that's 8 miles. Oh, this car flies. Ooh, how close. That was as close as you can get without hitting the barrier there. So 9 miles now on the clock. I reckon I'll get to 10 miles. There we go. 9.5. The cars have dried up though. So that's 10 miles. About 11 miles. Am I going to complete this lap before the timer runs out? Well, the timer did run out, but my momentum took me over the line. So there we go. That will mean I get 12 miles on the board. But no more. There we go. Stop. And there we go. Engineer comes into play. Still plenty of durability left on that car. Me very happy. Thank you very much. Let's carry on racing. So speed record next. 1 lap round the Nürburgring. 158 miles to go. It should be relatively straightforward. Fastest part of the track is towards the end, so although look at that, I've already got first. There you go. Well, just about stayed on there. And the car goes even faster. I reckon it'll go even faster here. There we go, over 200 miles. Nice and straightforward. Okay, so that's another race completed. I didn't bother putting an engineer on for that though. What have we got next? Dubai Autodrome International Circuit, 3 laps. I'm not going to put engineer on again because I think it'll be okay. Let's give it a go. Oh. Wow, the cars are slow. Wow, that was a long lap. That'll have a big impact on the durability. Maybe I should have hired an engineer. Never mind. Oh. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, final lap. 2,000 yards ahead of second, so it's not even close. And indeed, I've caught back markers. Okay, there we go. Okay, so another first. Hopefully, it hasn't caused too much loss of durability. Oh. What have we got? 11%. Okay, so speed snap. So 2 trophies to be won to open up the next tier, which is the showcase tier for the Bugatti EB 110 Super Sport. I mean, I'm not surprised actually. Look at that. Sure, that car's not fully upgraded, but its PR is only 50.3 compared to the Bugatti Devo, which is 93.1. Okay, so speed snap. Oh, I've messed that up. Fortunately, it didn't matter. Good grief, what a mess up there. It was going too slow. Oh, did I just... yeah, I don't think I meant to redo that. Let's just go continue. There we go. And it should say I finished first. There we go. So elimination. Yeah, should be all right. Again, here's an example where I do honestly think the car being negative durability, and it'll still win because it's so much better than the lower car. So I don't think it's going to be a big problem. So again, the target is to get to 25%. Well, I'm in first. There's 4 cars left on track, but I've got a massive lead. 1,500 yards ahead of second. Oops, slightly off track there. That I've almost caught. I've almost caught first. I mean, caught second. Almost lapped second. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But there we go. What's the state of the car's durability? It's still durable. So that's good. But I think I have now opened the next tier. Indeed, I have. So I'll switch to the next car and complete that showcase tier. So tier 4, autocross for the Bugatti EB110 Supersport. Let's go. My word, this car is very different. I mean, it's almost half the PR of the Devo, so it shouldn't come as a surprise. There we go. Must be pretty close to 20% now, surely. %. Okay, so I'll do the Cup. Oh my word, Suzuka Circuit, 8 laps. It is just the E circuit, but my word, that's a lot of laps. Whew. Then again, the more laps you have, the easier it is to get first, I reckon. So I'm not complaining too much. I will go around the outside, though, in the first corner. Oh. Okay, so end of first lap, I'm in fifth. 7 laps to go, 4 cars to overtake. Make that 3. Make that 2. Make that none. So, with it being 8 laps, can I catch a back marker before the end of lap 4? Oh, a little bit off track there, though. My word, look, I'm already catching back markers. Whoa. Well, if that's the case, I've got to go for lapping everyone. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, oh. There we go. So I'm not even halfway there. I'm in first quite easily, and I've lacked quite a significant number of cars as well. Okay, there we go. End of lap 5, 200, 1,000 yards ahead of second. 3 laps still to go. Two more laps to go. I'm looking to overtake literally everyone. can I do that? Final lap. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to overtake, or so, rather, I don't think I'm going to lap second. I think they're just a bit too far ahead. Yeah, shame. There we go. So that is another first, and I think that takes me to 19%. Now, although the car needs servicing, I'm not going to service it just yet because I'm just going to complete the time trial for this particular car. They are 19% onto the time trial. I don't think I'm going to get to race in all these series, at least not today. But we'll have another attempt tomorrow. Strange that both time trials that I've raced in have been for Monza. Weird how that goes. Oh. Didn't want to skid off, so I was just making sure. There we go. Okay, so that will be the end of this car for this particular series, at least for today. Service the car. Skip video. It always makes me laugh that I'm technically 135th, but I'm in 80% because obviously hardly anyone's raced. Because everyone will be focusing on winning the event. I, however, have a slightly different strategy. Let's do the head-to-head for the Bugatti Devo. 21%. I can take it up to 23%, and then I just need just need another race to get to 25%, I think. And there we go, speeding away. The Master Crow enters the chat on the YouTube side, says, "Hey, Uncle Tony, no. Sadly, I am late due to school. I'm checking the update." Okay. It's a very good one. It is a very good one. So I hope you have lots of fun. For me, I'm staying away from the event just at this moment in time. I am in a state of gold harvesting still. And as there's plenty of series to race in, I thought, why not? Let's get some more gold in. And then I will do the events at this weekend. That's the plan. So there we go. So I'm at 23%. I just need one more race. I'm going to make it easy for myself. What's the PR of that car? 50. Do you know what? Let's be honest. It's going to be easy. Let's give the Nürburgring a go. It's endurance. Will it work in my favour again? Will it be very low? 6.4. There we go. So I'll easily do that, and that should mean this series up to 25%. And it's taken me almost 2 hours. So I don't think I'm going to get to race in all the series today, because I've only got another half hour left. But what I will do is I might not do the other series and move to the exclusive series that I've now opened up. So I'm slowing down again because I can't have more than 90 seconds on the clock. So we'll just take our time. So that's 1 mile on the board already. I'm in 7th. Two miles on the board. I think that'll be the last car I overtake this lap. I'm into 6. Three miles on the board. Oh. into 5th. 4 miles on the board. Let's go. Foot down. So here we go. Coming up to 6 miles on the board. I'm currently in 4th position. There we go. First. Oh. There we go. So that's another first. Hopefully that's this series up to 25%. Let's see if that is the case. I'm not going to service the car though, just in case it isn't the case. I'd be slightly gutted if it was at 24%. Oh gosh, it might be. Oh, there we go. 25%, 8 gold. Back up to 991. So I'll service the car there, and that's two series done. There's another series to do. I'm just gonna not start that one just yet, because what I'm going to do is go to the exclusive series, into the Aston Martin Valhalla concept exclusive series. It's at 18%. Let me get this over 25% as well. And then whatever's left, I'll use the car in the time trial. Get a time trial score on the board. Racing Point TV enters the chat again. Welcome along. Good to have you with us. And yes, and just answer the Monster Crow. Yes, it would appear to be, yes. So good for them for joining. Welcome along. Okay. Well, that wasn't very good. 5th. I was thinking, what am I doing? It's a speed snap. Ah, okay. I'm going to have to do that again. Retry. Oh, you messed it up again. Oh, what are you doing? Let's try that again. Do you know what? In fairness, this car is really grippy, so I probably don't need to worry too much about going that slow. There you go. Absolutely blew it out of the water. Absolutely blew it out of the water. Just give me a second. Let me just have a... Right, okay. %, autocross next. Oh, struggling today. Only 4th there. All right, let's try that again. Try that again. I think a little bit better. I'm not sure if I've got first. I have got first. Blimey, that was hard work. Good grief. To answer Monster Crow's question, it looks like they are Russian. I just translated what they put. And yeah, it would appear they're Russian. Okay, so 22%. Tiers 1 and 2 completed. Drag race and elimination, I guess, will be next. That should take me to 25%, and then I'll do some time trial racing. There we go. I'm at least 3rd. Okay, so that's at least 2nd. And fortunately 1st. There we go. So probably just need one more event, One more race, sorry, to take that to 25%. Yeah, 24%. I'll just do the elimination around the Circuit de Catalunya, the Grand Prix circuit. I think this is for 15 gold. Oh, don't go off. There you go. I would have ended up in 8th if I'd have gone off there. Man, this is quite hard. Okay, I've just about caught third up. There we go. Man, this car is fast. And normally in Real Racing 3, these last 2 updates, you're literally running out of stuff to do. Now I've not got enough time to do all the stuff I wanted to do. What a refreshing change. I'm still only in 3rd though. This ain't good. Might still be enough to get me 25% though. There you go. Got eliminated in 3rd. Man, that's been really, really hard. All those events, apart from the drag race, were quite hard. Okay, there we go. So I think, fingers crossed, that should still be enough to take me to 25%. Or maybe not. Look at that, still at 24%. Unbelievable. All right. What do I do? Okay, I'll hire these 2. I'll not hire an engineer. There's a possibility. So I've got to win this, but there's a possibility the car will need servicing after. Again, it's another huge car around one of the smallest tracks in the game. There's definitely going to be some scratched paint today. Oh, 15th. 12th. Oh, 10th. Man, this car is so fast. There's no way it should be going around the Melbourne circuit. It's crazy. Oh, 8th. I think I've just gone the wrong way. I knew that would happen. It's the wrong side. So I'm back in 9th. This isn't good. This has been really tough. So I've got 3 laps to go and 6 cars to overtake. This is proper tough. One more car this lap to overtake. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, so that's okay. I am second with one more lap after this one to go. So looks like I will get the win. Ugh. Final lap. I've somehow managed to get to first. The car might need some body work though. Oops, it does now. All right, so at least it's got to first. So that should mean 25%, and I've still got some durability left, so I can have a couple of laps hopefully on the weekly time trial before the car needs servicing. There we go, 25% complete, 15 gold. That has taken me back over 1006. Technically speaking though, I wanted to do 1100 by the end of today, but maybe I'll be able to make that up during the week. Okay, so that's we'll leave that there. So I've only done 3 series. There are still 3 more series. Ideally, I wanted to race in today. Might not get the opportunity. I've got 20 minutes left. So first on the list is going to be the weekly time trial. Now look at this. Look how close these 2 cars are. Oh, right. I understand. I think I understand why the Aston Martin is going to win out. Just look at the grip difference. That's massive. That's massive. I mean, look at that. I've got all 3 cars in this particular series at 100%. So let's give this a go. Let's see. I don't even. Oh, it's Monza. Ooh. Do you know what? The Rimac might be quicker. Probably didn't need to brake there. I'm not going to brake here. I still did. 4 seconds added to that. So that would have been a 119 or 115. So hopefully the car's still got some durability left on it. I mean, that's not brilliant, is it? But that's with a 4 second penalty. Yeah, I thought so. They're all coming first with the Rimac Nevera, and obviously the car needs servicing. So okay, we'll park that. So the Nevera's obviously got less grip, but my word, the acceleration on the Nevera is just off the charts. And with it being Monza, you can make do with poorer grip. So let's give that another go, but this time with the Nevera, which I too have at 100% fully upgraded. Oh my good grief. Good grief. Oh my good grief. It's not even close. Don't go off track this time. There you go. Now I reckon I'm going to have to brake early because this car's grip's not brilliant. Oh no! Right, let's do that again. I mean, I'm 3 seconds better than what I was, and I can go 4 seconds quicker. Oh dear, that's terrible. So I'm in Group E with a rubbish time. What have I got? 118. Yeah, that's not brilliant, is it? All right, but I have to knock 6 seconds to get into D. Okay. Right, well, let's do that again. Let's see what we can do. Ever so slightly behind. Ever so slightly in front now. Don't go off track. Brake early. Yeah, that wasn't brilliant. That wasn't brilliant. $1:11. So technically 7 seconds. 7 seconds quicker than the previous time. So that's not too bad, I guess. But I bet you I'm only in D. Yeah. So the Rimac Nevera is the car to use on the time trial this week. Well, that is interesting. Yet the car that's in the sales is the Valhalla. In fairness, I'm only less than a second away from C. So that's not too bad. How are we doing for time? Well, we might as well carry on with this. Might as well have a couple more goes. Let's see if I can do any better. Oh, actually, let me just keep that going. See if that did work. Well, I was up a little bit, so try that again. I'm trying a new sort of strategy here. Probably not going to work, but let's see how it goes. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Oh, come on. Oh, driving too fast. And I went off track. Come on, get this lap together. So immediately my reaction is there's no chance of getting into Group B this week, but I can get Group C. No, not brilliant. Not brilliant. Not really. Not really setting the place on fire with this. Come on. I need to really brake early here. See if I can. I still didn't brake early. Okay. I did improve. Still not in C. Not a million miles away, though. Let's give that another go. Oh, I thought I did all right there, but obviously didn't. Come on. Yes, go on. I see myself getting into Group C. I'm not going to be anywhere near Group B this week. Let's have a look and see where I am. I've probably got 2 more goes here. .387 away from C. That's not too bad. Let's give that another go. So 0.4 seconds. Yes. Keep it there. I was quarter of a second up there and I've lost it all. Oh, shame. Retry. Final go. I will just take a quick look at those other series that I've not had chance to compete in today. Simply just to do with. Now you see again, I'm up a bit. So can I keep this up? Can I keep that lead up? Can I increase it? I only need. No, it's gone again. I'm just seeing if I can break just a little bit earlier. So I can then, oh no, lose it. So I'm stuck in D at the moment, which is about normally where I end up. I'm convinced I'll probably end up naturally moving into Group C as more and more people set a time not as good as mine. But there we are. So that's that car done for today. I mean, wow, loads of stuff, loads of different cars to be racing. Effectively, there are eight series because there's the time trial which needs the Rimac. There's the multiplayer, which is a different car, the Chevrolet. I've got then an exclusive series opened, the Aston Martin Valhalla concept. We've got 3 series, hybrid beasts of speed, Bugatti Blitz, and decades of focus. And it does look like you can race in that as well. That's excellent. And then on top of that, not even touch the motorsport series, of which there are 2. There's the World Rally Championship, Rally Ahead, and the new GT4 event, GT4 Showdown, of which I've got 2 cars in there. So I'll just go in just to see. Again, it's available. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this week. So from basically today through till Friday, because as far as I can tell, with this being a 5-day event, I'm assuming it will remain open at least until Saturday evening. But I don't know if indeed it has an end date. I've not actually seen any of the information on that. So definitely not going to do speed sculptured during the week. Looking to do it on the Saturday, and I'm looking to target 1,400 gold ready for the weekend. Although by the sounds of it, it doesn't sound as if the car is going to cost me a shed load of money. It might cost me more than some of you guys out there that are only paying 65 gold or a couple of hundred, but that's fine. I was worried it was going to cost me 600 odd gold, so it doesn't sound as if it's going to cost me anything near that. So that's good. But that'll happen at the weekend. So there we go. 13.1 has arrived. Overall, very happy with the update. Despite the number of series that were added. So total of 5 series. In terms of what I've done up to this point, my road collection already sits at 76%. So hopefully my motorsports, which has dropped from 61% to 60%, I can get that back up to 61%, as there are indeed 2 series in there as well. So plenty of driving ahead. Right, so there we go. So that's the end of the stream for today. So tomorrow's stream, I'll be doing the same, but I've only raced in half the series, so I think tomorrow's stream might be a bit of a long one. I reckon it will run for about at least 3 hours, maybe even 3.5. So the time of tomorrow's stream will be at 6 p.m. UK time, there or thereabouts. So yeah, not bad. I like the update. Happy with the racing. Gonna remain in gold harvesting mode until the weekend. Turing Hovney says goodbye, Tony. Goodbye, Turing. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. So all it remains for me to say is whatever is left of your day, I hope it's a good one. I hope you've enjoyed the racing. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for commenting in the chat. I hope to see you again tomorrow. So tomorrow's time live stream is 6 p.m. UK time. Until then, thank you and goodbye.